What's up? It's Susie, and today we are making a very simple, incredibly flavorful marinade for some carne asada. We do this weekly for tacos, meal prep, you name it. It's easy, it's fast, it is so delicious. Let's do it. Carne asada is one of our go-tos because I almost always have the ingredients on hand. Every single person in my family loves it, and we do steak taco nights almost every Tuesday, and we have an open door policy. So not only do my kids get stoked, but they bring friends as well. And now we are the steak taco house, but it's all because of this recipe. Let's start with our marinade. We've got some avocado oil, some lime juice, some garlic. I've got about 4 cloves of just crushed garlic. You can use minced here, but the crushed garlic is great because it gives you all the garlicky flavor without having garlic pieces that burn on the grill. And a couple tablespoons of my Fiesta Rub. I have a recipe to make this blend yourself, or if you buy some from my store, I would be so grateful for you supporting us. Okay, now if I'm in a pinch and short on fresh ingredients, this is all I'll do. And I'll put my steak in and I'll let it rock and roll. That extra lime, the avocado oil, the garlic, and the Fiesta Rub does everything you need it to do. But if I'm thinking far enough ahead and I remember on Monday that I'm prepping this for Tuesday, I'll also add in a whole sliced onion and some fresh cilantro. I think the cilantro brings a lot of brightness and the onion brings a lot of depth. So we're gonna give that a mix, really massage the onions and massage the herbs so all of that flavor gets into the liquid of the marinade. Next goes in your steak. Now, today I'm using a flank steak because it was the most affordable and it was what my grocery store had. My favorite steak for doing these steak tacos is actually a flap steak. Skirt steak is also beautiful, but any one of those 3 steaks works great. So it gives you options when you're at the store to find what fits into your budget and the size that you need to feed your family. Once your steak is in, press out all the excess air, throw it in your refrigerator. Now there's enough flavor in the seasoning blend that you can go straight to the grill and it will be delicious, but I recommend giving yourself at least 8 hours in the fridge. The acidity in the marinade will help tenderize the steak that you're cooking. It will bring the flavors deeper into the meat itself. My favorite way is to actually give myself almost 24 hours, so I'll prep it the night before, so it's ready for dinner the next day. Just make sure it's refrigerated, well massaged, and let that marinade do its work. Our steak is ready to come out of the marinade. I've got my grill preheated, screaming hot because this is a thin steak. It's going to cook quickly, and I want as much char, crispy, crunchy flavor on the outside as I can get. So cooking over charcoal, you can also do this over propane. You can even do this in a cast iron skillet. All of them will give you a lovely exterior crust and tons of flavor. Beautiful. All right, steak's going on. So if this is a skirt steak or a flap steak and it's thinner, you're just gonna flip every 2 to 3 minutes until it hits 130 degrees internal. Since this is a flank steak and a little bit thicker, I am gonna close the lid to get a little bit more ambient cooking to help the steak cook through. But again, don't walk away. This is a quick cooking protein and you're gonna have dinner on the table in just a couple minutes. Steak is at 130 degrees, which is medium rare, which is how we like it. Pull it off onto a cutting board, let it rest for a couple minutes, and then we get to eat it. There's always this moment before I cut into stuff where I just get like the excited butterflies because it looks so good and it smells so good, and there's still that stoke of like, holy crap, I made that, and we get to eat it, and it was so easy. So slicing up your skirt steak, your flank steak, your flap steak, the most important thing is slicing against the grain, and I do have a video about how to slice a flap steak or a skirt steak. So make sure if you're not sure how to slice those particular cuts of meat, you find those videos, I'll walk you through it, it's very simple. With a flank steak like this one, the grain runs lengthwise like this, so I want to do short strips this way. Now if I'm doing this for a main dish, I will just do thin strips just like this. We'll serve it with rice and beans and some tortillas on the side and all the fixings, and it's absolutely delicious. If I want to do taco night, which we do very often, I'll actually take these strips, turn them again, and then cut them into little cubes. I prefer cubes when I'm doing tacos. They're easier to get through. You don't end up biting and pulling out a whole piece of steak, and it makes it easier to serve, and I also feel like it goes further. One piece of meat goes further when you treat it like this. So these nice little bites are perfect for tacos. Oh my gosh. I always serve it with fresh lime wedges because I think the acidity matches that's in the marinade. It goes really well with the rich fattiness of the beef and those kind of dark flavors that you get from the grill and the savory flavors from the onion and the marinade. It all works together so beautifully, and it truly is so simple. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's gorgeous. You can grab this recipe and more at heygrillhey.com or on the Hey Grill Hey app. And as always, if you try one of my recipes and love it, please leave me a review. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people enjoy my recipes in their own homes. See you next time. It's so good.